Alright class, so today we will be learning about creating an effective paragraph, and the first step into creating an effective paragraph is creating a thesis statement. A thesis statement is a sentence or two that contains the focus of your essay and tells the reader exactly what your essay is going to be about. Now I'm going to give you guys some tips into writing a good thesis statement. Tip number one, avoid putting a thesis statement at the end of your essay. Now, does anybody have another tip into writing a good thesis statement? Anthony?
Be clear when stating your thesis statement so you don't confuse your reader.
Exactly. Alright, Emilio?
I think you'd want to indicate why you're writing the paper, but to avoid using words like "I'm writing this essay because I don't think those are good essay writing skills. I think that's another tip for writing a thesis statement.
Good job, Emilio. Now that you guys know how to structure a thesis statement, I'm going to show you guys how to write an effective paragraph. Body paragraphs. A body separates your thesis into 2, 3, or 4 paragraphs, and each paragraph always supports your thesis. So to do this, you might use words like "for example" or "according to" when stating facts. I say the hamburger method is one of the best ways into planning your paragraph. You start with your thesis, and then you support it with 3 or 2 or maybe more pieces of evidence, and then you finish it off with a conclusion. You have your bun, lettuce, a piece of meat or vegetables, cheese.
Top bun, what's that?
It's the thesis.
Lettuce, patty, cheese with some evidence.
What? And another bun. So the thing about the conclusion is you want to restate your thesis statement back inside the conclusion.
Bottom bun, what's that?
What?
Man, I think the thesis is coming back. Conclusion.
Now, can someone summarize what we learned today? Please raise your hand. All right, Bobby?
Alright, so basically what we learned today was that we learned when we're making a thesis that we need the main topic, which is the thesis, and we need topic sentences, which we use as the secondary paragraphs, and each secondary paragraph has to go back to the thesis, and then we reword the thesis to make the conclusion.
Good job, Bobby. Alright, Emilio?
We also have to use supporting evidence to back up our thesis, and we can use words like "for example" whenever we cite facts.
Anthony?
We also learned the hamburger method, which is another way to organize our essay.
Alright, good job. Alright guys, let's start off the chat. Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! Okay. First you gotta start with your thesis.
Yeah!
Body paragraphs with that evidence.
Yeah!
Conclusion with your thesis.
Yeah!
First you gotta start with your thesis.
Yeah!
Body paragraphs with that evidence.
Yeah!
A conclusion with your thesis. Then we about to go and remix it.
Yeah! Top bun, what's that?
It's the thesis.
Lettuce, patty, cheese with some evidence.
What?
Bottom bun, what's that?
What?
Man, I think the thesis is coming back. Conclusion. Top bun, what's that?
It's the thesis.
Lettuce, patty, cheese with some evidence.
What?
Bottom bun, what's that?
What?
Man, I think the thesis is coming back. Conclusion.
First you gotta start with your thesis.
Yeah.
Body paragraphs with that evidence.
Yeah.
A conclusion with your thesis.
Yeah.
And now we about to start writing papers on